Princess Peach, ruler of the Mushroom Kingdom, host of many tea parties, organizer of many castle celebrations, and occasionally the reason Mario runs across the entire kingdom. But tonight, the kingdom is peaceful. No alarms from the castle guards. No Koopa troop marching outside the gates. And thankfully, no Bowser. Just a quiet evening. And since evenings like this are quite rare, I thought it would be the perfect time to try something new. Tonight, I'm going to try ASMR. I have heard it helps people relax and sleep. Tonight, I will show you a few of my favorite things from my world. Some objects that are important to the Mushroom Kingdom and to me. And while we explore them together, I will tell you a little about life here in the castle. Princess Peach tries ASMR. Let's begin with something that follows me everywhere. My crown. This crown has belonged to the royal family for generations. Gold, red jewels, and blue jewels. Very bright, huh? Which means it's not very useful if I ever wanted to sneak around unnoticed. People often think a crown is simply a decoration, but it represents responsibility. Every decision I make affects the kingdom. The farmers who grow mushrooms, the toad citizens who build villages, the travelers who come to visit the castle, defenses, just in case Bowser decides to visit. But even with all that responsibility, I truly love my kingdom, because the Mushroom Kingdom is full of color, music, and laughter. And one thing you will see everywhere here is this: a super mushroom. One of the most famous items in the kingdom. These mushrooms helped adventurers grow stronger. Mario especially enjoys collecting them. If Mario sees a mushroom, he will almost always run toward it, even if something dangerous is happening nearby. That's just how he is. But mushrooms are also part of the natural beauty of the kingdom. When I was younger, I loved walking through the castle gardens. Entire forests of glowing mushrooms grow there. Some even glow softly at night. It's very peaceful. Sometimes, after a long day of royal meetings, I still walk through those gardens just to breathe and listen to the quiet. Now, not every plant in the kingdom is quite so peaceful. Some plants are a little more energetic. This is a piranha plant. They usually live inside water pipes, and they pop out whenever someone gets too close. sits together at the garden tables. I have always believed sharing tea brings people together. Even after difficult adventures, a warm cup of tea makes everyone feel at home. Running a kingdom can be busy, but moments like these are my favorite. Just sitting together, talking, laughing, and enjoying a peaceful afternoon. Oh, hello there. It seems one of our garden guests has arrived. A piranha plant. They tend to appear whenever food is nearby. No biting. The tea is not for biting. You may sit politely. There we go. Much better. Here you go. This is a fire flower. Soft petals, bright colors, but very powerful. Fire flowers allow adventurers to throw fire, which can be very useful during adventures. But they also remind me of something important. Something can be gentle, graceful, and still incredibly strong. Many people think princesses are fragile, but sometimes the strongest fire hides beneath the softest petals. Next, a strong center, a little bit that keeps everything balanced. Being a princess is a little like that. You try to bring kindness to everyone around you, while still staying strong inside. And besides, peaches are a very delicious fruit. And last but not least, my parasol. This parasol helps me float during adventures. It allows me to stay in the air a little longer. Very useful when traveling across platforms. But it also reminds me of something important. When everything becomes chaotic, sometimes the best thing you can do is rise above it. Take a breath and see the whole situation clearly from above. Thank you. Thank you for visiting the Mushroom Kingdom tonight, Mumblers. I hope this little adventure helped you relax. If you ever feel like returning to the castle, you are always welcome here. And if you would like to join me on more peaceful adventures, you can subscribe to the channel. That way, the castle gates will always open for you. Now, it's time to sleep, Mumblers. Close your eyes